I need everybody watching to pay attention to the screen right now because more than 72% of you are not subscribed to this channel, and I have no idea why. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on mobile notifications so you never miss an upload. I upload weekly horse racing content. Hopefully you guys will join the community, and let's get started with the video. YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Final Stretch Horse Racing Sim, the first game. We're starting over. With stable mode, we're going to do this on easy because I think we tried on hard or normal and we absolutely we did not make it. We did not survive. And yeah, so I'm going to look for a country with the lowest setup. Now, we already raced in Canada before. I kind of... There's no trotting in Japan, unfortunately. It's kind of a bummer. Next easiest country, technically Germany. I guess we could race in Germany. Australia would be kind of interesting. Maybe we'll actually do Australia. Weather's favorable. You know what? Let's actually do Australia. A little bit higher competition. Now, my goal here is to get a really solid horse to begin with and use him as a stud to get our foal in the making. That way we can actually race our foal within 2 seasons. Now, here's a property close to Alice Springs. Poor soil quality isn't the best, but we get 2 boxes, a paddock, and a career for $38,000. I don't need more than 2 boxes right now because I don't plan on having more than 2 horses currently. So we're going to go ahead and get with this property here in Alice Springs, only $38,000. And our colors, we're sticking with the stable, Horse Racing Gamer stable. My owner name, of course, is my actual name. And our colors, we're gonna stick with the traditional color scheme of the pink, orange, and green, which is my channel's default colors, if you will. If I had a flag and I could fly it, that would be the flag colors: orange, pink, and green. I don't even know when I came up with this combination, but I like it, so we're gonna stick to it. Let's see, actually, I don't like... Let's do green and orange for the helmet cap. Maybe green and orange? Yeah. These colors look interesting. Sometimes they look good, sometimes they don't. I guess it depends on what you're wearing specifically. But, you know what? I like it. Now, the helmet... Gotta change the helmet here. Actually, helmet with the star, with the... Actually, let's do green and orange here. Do me a favor, guys. Make sure you smash the like button. And, of course, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. It does help out a lot. A lot. And I'm really indecisive about these colors. Actually, maybe we'll do green. Alright, we'll stick with the stars, actually. We're just going to stick with these colors. Why not? So, like I said, the goal is to see how far we can actually get here. This is on easy, so we should be able to get quite a distance in this playthrough. And yeah, so, and I'm not going to take out a loan until I legit am like close to going bankrupt, because usually when I take out loans in the beginning I end up spending more money than I should, and it's just not a smart idea. So we're going to go to purchase here, and we're going to look for a really solid horse. Let's look for no Group 1 Internationals. Okay, what about Group 1 National? Now, these horses are extremely expensive, and yeah, their stats are not great, so maybe I'll look for like a Group 2 horse, because there's listed horses which aren't good, there's Group 3s, and then there's some Group 2s. I wanted to go for a Group 1, but that may be breaking the bank a little too much, so let's look for a horse with the best endurance so far, since that's the issue I run into the most. Coolpatry, this horse costs $77,000. We need trotters as well, so... we can't get Good Patrick, he's a thoroughbred horse, but if we look at the trotters here, Good of Fortune is a 3-year-old filly, and she's got the best endurance, looks to be the best horse overall. She's got 2 wins on her profile so far. We'll go ahead and buy her for the price of 61 G's. And believe to breed her, actually let's look into the breeding. Choose a mare. She's not ready, I don't think. Yeah, she's not ready to actually breed yet as a mare, which I wasn't expecting. But actually, here's what we're going to do. We only have 2 boxes. Now, what I'll have to do, I can go ahead and go to listed. I can buy a really cheap filly here, or a mare, hopefully, if she's at that age. 4 years old, I'm not sure if she's going to be ready. Which one? We'll go ahead and buy... Incredible Durobin. Please select the horse. I did select her, did I not? Buy. Now let's see if we can actually use her to breed. Okay, now we can use both of them. Neither one of them popped up. Because Incredible Durobin is the weaker of the horses, we're gonna go ahead and use her with an external stallion because we have no internal stallions, and we'll just try to get the best foal. And we're just going to go through these external stallions, look for the one that's going to cost the most. Satan Leader. I do not like that name, but he's not even the most expensive. Actually, Tank is at 27,000. So we're going to breed this 4-year-old filly Incredible Durobin, who technically is a mare. We'll breed her with Tank, who is this Group 1 International. And we're going to see what we can get. The covering charge will be 27,000. That's fine. The foal will be born next year. No room left in your boxes. Oh no! I do need to buy an additional box. Okay. I kind of mucked up that one. Oh. Okay, no biggie. We'll go to buildings. We'll buy a structure. Actually, can I improve my boxes? I can. Boxes let you host more horses. Will improve to grade 2. So we'll have to wait a week. A little bit of a bummer. We're not even going to race. I mean, we could race Incredible Durobin just to see what she's capable of. So, we need staff. We do need staff, so let's go to search. We need everybody. We need an assistant. Organization. Let's see. Morale. High morale would be pretty ideal. So, in terms of assistant here, we'll get Ronnie, Goo, whatever his name is. We're going to get a lad first. Let's look at his stats here. His endurance program is 65. 99 here. We're going to get Ted Fernandez and Paul Harris. Get 2 lads. We do need maintenance staff. We'll go ahead and get Yomoji Garner. And then we need a staff manager. We'll get Yoshi Toshibu. We need a stableman, so Javier Pascual, and 1 trainer, which will be Pedro Dominguez. We got all of our staff. So let's look at our staff here. Everybody's here. Morale is really high. We'll see how that goes. As far as how we're going to work with everybody, we want to be participant. Planning wise, we'll leave that as is. Actually, what do we want to do? We want to increase our training efficiency for sure. We want to reduce health problems. That would be pretty important. Lower maintenance costs for buildings. I'm not too concerned about. And staff management, we want to make sure we keep their morale high, which hopefully will allow us to have better results. So we have one more box in the works, which is good. Now we're going to go over to training here. I decided for Incredible Durobin, because we're not going to be keeping her for too long, we'll have her train with let's have the training center just focus on her overall. Now, as far as a good fortune, it's Group 2 horse, we are going to focus on the lad, training her. We want that endurance to be higher. So Ted Fernandez will work with her, work on companion training, work on preferences, because we need to figure out those preferences to see what's going to be best for her. And yeah, so we don't really know anything about either of these 2 horses, so we're just going to have to put them in races and see how they do. Or actually, I take that back. We know a little bit about good fortune here, and I need to put this in my spreadsheet. So this is going to take a little bit of time. Good of fortune, excuse me. So she likes to run for tracks on the right, so she likes clockwise tracks. And she likes very muddy conditions, and the weather is actually really favorable in this country, so that's not the greatest. But she does like short distances, which works for me because the races I do participate in with her, like I said, I'm not a fan for the long races. I do not like them at all. But okay, so we will we'll see how she does. So let's go ahead and get her into a race, short distance here. Let's look for the length. Let's see, a really short. Yeah, we'll go 1,600 meters. This track, Dubman, We're in a different country, actually, so now I need to look at which tracks are actually counterclockwise. Let's look for National Trot. Doomben, excuse me. Okay, so this track is not on the right. This is a counterclockwise track. Send down. This is counterclockwise, which is good. So Doomben is not, but we'll go ahead and race her in that race. Mooney Valley is not. Caulfield is. Let's see. Victoria Park is counterclockwise as well. Whatever you want to call this track. Morfettville. Okay. Sydney also. Forgot we're racing in Australia, so I apologize for anybody if I'm mispronouncing these names terribly, because I know a couple of you are Australian viewers, which is really cool. Canberra. So most of these tracks are actually on the right, which is good to know. So we shouldn't have too many issues. And Adelaide. So there's only 2 or 3 tracks that are actually on the left. So Doomben, Sandown I did put, Mooney Valley. Okay, there's only a couple tracks. Cool. Alright, well, we're still going to race her here anyways, just because of the distance. I don't want to do the mounted races. I do not. And it's still on the dirt, which is good for her. Now, as far as the driver is concerned, Tony Cody was doing good in our last Let's Play, so we'll see if we can get Tony Cody again. Is he not here? Maybe Tony Cody isn't. Huh. Is he not here? That's interesting. I don't see any Tony Cody. Okay, what about Terry Mosley? No Terry Mosley. So the drivers actually change based off of the regions? That's kind of interesting. I never knew that was a thing. I mean, that's cool. I just didn't know that was a thing. Evan Cody, is he here? No, none of the drivers from... Yeah, we gotta find some new drivers to work with. Let's go for salary first. Let's just look maybe for a decent driver experience-wise. Oh, man. Quite costly. Look for a driver under 100, so... Let's look for James Tarok. We'll give him a ride. And then Incredible Durabin, her conditions. Don't plan on keeping her long, so we'll just race her. Try to get her in a track with sand surface, preferably. Have her go the short distance as well. So she'll race the same week. It's on the track surface. So we'll look for another driver to see what we can get. Let's find somebody. Dermot Armstrong. Let's give him a shot. Alright. I think that's all we got. So we'll just fast forward a week and to see how long it's going to take for us to get more boxes. Now, can we host more horses now? We have how many boxes available? Still 2. Okay, I thought we had more. Do I have to buy more boxes? I do have to buy more. See, okay. Well, okay, I did buy more boxes, so we'll have to wait another week. Alright, so I know we're kind of bouncing around. Dietitian came to examine our horses, yada yada yada, finances and buildings, okay. We still have 2 boxes, so we'll fast forward another week. Still have 2 boxes. Training wise, Incredible Do Robin, she's just working on, you know, her, we'll just have the training center take care of her. We'll actually be working with Ted Fernandez as the lad to work on Good of Fortune. Let me go ahead and record these horses' stats right quick. So her speed is a 61. Her acceleration is a 54. Technique is 11. That is awful. Which means she'll have a much easier chance at braking if we're racing with her. So it's something I got to be pretty mindful of. Form currently is 78, and endurance is a 64. The other horse, like I said, Credible Do Robin. I mean, we're not going to be racing her too long because eventually she'll be pregnant once we're able to get an additional box. So I'm not really going to be concerned. We have more boxes. Great. Now we can actually breed her. So we have 2 more spaces. So we'll use Incredible Do Robin, and hopefully that external stallion tank is still here, and he is. Validate the covering, $27,000. The new foal will be Name of the foal, Incredible Do Robin and Tank. Let's call this new foal. We don't even know what the gender of the foal is going to be. Incredible Tank the Incredible? Incredible Tank? Incredible Tank sounds kind of, we'll just go with Incredible Tank. We don't know if it's going to be a filly or a colt, but we'll stick with either one of those. Cool. So, she will be conceiving here pretty soon. Let's actually look at the calendar to see when she will be conceiving. If we can check that out for her. Yeah, June. Alright, so we'll keep her working with the training center. That's completely fine. And like I said, we won't take out a loan until we absolutely need to. So let's go ahead and get to race weekend for Good of Fortune. And here we go. We'll actually participate in this race ourselves, just to see how we do. And Good of Fortune, we are not the favorite. Midfield, see how we do. It's a short field of 12, going 1,600 meters. We got post position 4. So let's race and see how we do, eh? Let's race and see how we do. Okay, good start. It's good. So let's see. Alright, gotta recall, her technique is not good. We get out pretty well here. Pretty well. Let's see what the rest of the field is running. Okay, running pretty fast here. So, not the greatest of starts. They're running kind of hard, which is fine. I want to make sure I can keep up to some extent. But hopefully we'll have the endurance to outlast them in the stretch. Okay, we seem to be running at a pretty even pace here. 45 kilometers an hour, running good. So I think we're okay right now. James Turok, we'll have to put him down in our spreadsheet to see how he does. Cool. All right. Like where we are right now. Still riding pretty easily here. Approaching turns 3 and 4. We should have enough endurance to last in the stretch. Now, I've noticed when I played off screen, I think I wasn't even recording, I realized it's better to get going sometimes a little bit sooner just to get across the wire at the end. So, let's go ahead and get a move on. Oh, don't brake, don't brake, don't brake, don't brake. Okay, here we go. So we're trying to get a move on here. We have plenty of stamina. We should be able to make a pretty strong run. We do not want to brake. I'm not going to whip the horse yet because if we do, like I said, her technique is bad. She'll brake if I whip her. We should have enough to go here. Now, we weren't the favorite, so let's just see how close we can get before we hit that marker. And it looks like we're still going to finish in the money. Oh! Wow, we could have had a third. We could have potentially came in second place. All those horses gassed out. We had plenty left to go. It was the best race ever. Second place! Awesome! Second place. I actually come in second place. That felt pretty good. $11,000 winning for Good of Fortune. That is a good start here. And like I said, we potentially could have won that. A couple of those horses actually broke, it appears. Does it say? It doesn't really say. It looked like that. Cocktail du Plague definitely did. Second place. That is a good effort. Let's send to the next race. Or to my race. Incredible Do Robin. We'll ride with her as well. Like I said, I mean, we're not going to have too many opportunities with her, so we'll give her a shot. Let's see. Incredible Do Robin. We are at the bottom of the pack here today. That's fine. It's a full field of 15. A couple horses have a handicap. We do not, which is good. So maybe we'll actually have a chance to finish in the money. So first, second, third. We finish top 6. We'll actually get a little bit of a prize. So let's see how we do. Alright, let's see if we can get a good start here. Okay, and I've noticed we probably got to come out at least 45 kilometers an hour. I think to have a good pacing. Pretty good start here for Incredible Do Robin. Overtaking straight to the front here with the blinkers on. I like this start already. Okay, let's see where she's running. Running a little bit hard, which is fine. We'll drop her down. a bit to 44 kilometers an hour. Should be good pacing. Seems to be pretty good here. All right. So that's a pretty good start here for Incredible Do Robin. So we are going once around. This is turn 2 on the back stretch here. So yeah, pretty good start. Pretty good start. We'll keep her at this pace. We're right up here with the front leaders. Stamina should be pretty decent as well. I will be playing Horse Racing Manager 2. Shout out to I'm gonna use your nickname Mojo Jojo because I love that reference to the Powerpuff Girls. Thank you for sending me those files. I will be getting Horse Racing Manager 2 back on this channel literally within a day or two of this video. I'll be starting the Thoroughbred mode in that game. I will be playing Harness Horse Racing in that as well, but I don't want to overload the channel with too much of that between the games. So I'll probably start with the Horse Racing, the Thoroughbred season first. Okay, so we're looking pretty good here. We need some space, so I'm going to move to the outside if I can. As soon as I get a shot, I'm moving to the outside because we are boxed in right now. There we go. There's our time. Now let's move. Let's get a move on. Let's get a move on. Let's get a move on. Alright, let's see what Incredible Do Robin can do. She's got some speed here. We're not going to break. We're not going to whip. These horses' techniques, their technique is not good. So we want to make sure we get them just about as close to that bar as possible. We're in the money right now. That horse is going to cut off. We're in the money. 4th place. Looking good. Plenty of stamina. Might even get up to 2nd place out the wire. Another 2nd place finish. Wow. This is working out. This is working out. That is a 2nd place finish. Only $2,000 prize money. But hey, we were expected to finish like what? 7th or 8th? It's another 2nd place finish. And the handicapped worked well for us in our favor. So 2 2nd place finishes. That is good for both of our horses. So this is more of my speed. Yeah, it's an easier difficulty, but hey, this is what I got to do to get my to kind of feel what I need to do. Then that's what we'll do. All right, so that's 2 good results there. Form wise, like as I will continue to train Incredible Do Robin. We can still use her. She's only going to be 5 years old after she's done conceiving, so we could still use her just maybe to try to get some additional wins here. So good of fortune training wise, we'll get her in another race and then we'll figure out what our training schedule with her is going to be. Keep her short distances. Victoria Park, that does work for us. It is an ideal track for our conditions. Pretty big prize money as well. It's also a thing I should have thought about initially in my first playthrough. Yes, a higher level, higher ranked horse is going to cost more, but you have the opportunity to enter bigger races with more prize money, which can help keep me afloat. James, I thought James did really good that race. We're going to go ahead and give him the drive again. Okay, so we'll go to training here. She's got a couple of weeks. Her preferences seem to be pretty good. I do want to work on that endurance a little bit. Actually, let's work on her technique because that is going to be kind of a big deal for us. Incredible Do Robin. She's only got a couple more opportunities to race. Actually, really only one more time. Let's race her. Yeah, let's race her. Adelaide, I believe. She should be able to handle that. Handicap conditions. I don't know if we'll be handicapped in that race or not. Let's run it again because that seemed to work out for us. We shouldn't be handicapped. I find it hard to believe. And which jockey did we get last time? Driver? I can't remember. I can't remember the driver we got last time. Oh no. Actually, can I go to information to see? I can't. Darn it. No biggie. Cause I like finding 2 drivers, you know, just to have some of that flexibility. I thought it started with an E. Was it? I can't remember the name of the last driver we got. Let me see. Maybe I'll see it. Nick something. No. Jeremy. Jean. Pat. James. I know James is the one we just had. I can't remember the name of the other driver. Was it Irwin? Did it start with an E? I should have wrote that down. I don't know why I didn't do that. Well, we'll pick a new driver anyways. Let's see. Let's look here. Nick Rainier? Nick Rainier sounds familiar. I know that wasn't the driver. We'll go ahead and give him a shot. So, Nick Rainier. Go ahead and get the shot here. So, Credible Do Robin will keep her on her training schedule. Good Fortune, we got her training with technique. And we'll continue to advance 1 week. Building layouts. Again, I mean, I don't really need any of these. Staff buildings, I guess, would be nice. And improve the efficiency of our staff as far as improving current structures we got. Career could be beneficial to improve the efficiency of our fitness exercises for our horse, which will keep them in condition. So we'll go ahead and improve those two. And we'll go ahead and fast forward a week. And get ourselves to race day. Here we go. Good of Fortune is up. Simulate 2-hour race. $86,000 is the prize. Winner gets $43K. Second place gets $17K. Are we in a handicapped? We're not in a handicap. It's a field of 13. 10 of these 13 horses are handicapped. We are one of the 3 that are not. We have a really good chance to win this. And I'm going to go ahead and take control of Good of Fortune here at the reins again. So let's see what we do. Endurance has dropped, though. Our endurance started off with 64. It's down to 61, and maybe that's because we haven't been putting emphasis on that. Try to get that at technique up, and we did raise technique up 5 points. It initially was 11, now it's 16. That's not a good start, so we got to get her out really fast here. Got to get her out really fast. And actually, she gets out pretty well here, so we'll go ahead and move her to the inside, and we'll go ahead and take position 1 if we can overtake this horse. And the 2 horses not letting us overtake. So actually, we're going to dial back here. I don't want to burn too much stamina. We're going to dial back. Actually, we'll stay where we are right here. This should be fine. Stay where we are, and maybe we can... Actually, we'll stay right here. I was going to say maybe I'll slide into the pocket, potentially. But we're not actually getting hit with too much wind here. It's 4 kilometers. Now we're going into the wind, or we're not going away from it. I'm going with the wind, I should say. So we're not hitting any of that, which is nice. Should be the case. Wind should be at our back. We're running pretty well here. I think so. I think we're running pretty well. Still running 43 kilometers. Still running a bit hard. We'll go ahead and dial this back just a little bit because the race still has a little bit longer to go, and our stamina is not where it needs to be. We need our stamina to be over the bar of where the race is supposed to finish, and we're not there yet. So we're fine. We'll still take our time here. Still take our time. Alright, now let's get her going. Let's get Good of Fortune going here. Oh, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. No, no. So close. Oh my goodness, so close. We came oh so close to breaking. Way too close. Way too close. I did not manage stamina good, so we're going to tire out before we hit the line. But we have a decent length advantage. I don't know if that's going to help us. I think we're just going to gas out here. So I think I messed up with my stamina. And there we go. And here comes the field. Yeah, I definitely messed up. But, oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll have enough to hold it off. Oh, boy. We actually may have enough to hold it off. Apparently, all of the field hit stamina at the same time. Who is this horse? Vegetarian? Guys, we may actually still get this win. Wow. All of the horses tire out. We're going to get challenged here from the 10 horse. It may be too little too late. We're going to win this race. I cannot believe that everybody gassed out. So that race was a lot tougher, guys. That's $43,000 in the bank. Good of Fortune gets a win for us. Our first win with her on the season. What a race. What a freaking race. I thought that was going to backfire. We get our first win with Good of Fortune to bring home the money. What a solid win for this filly. It was looking bad. James Turok, I like him. And of course, we didn't have a handicap. We really should have dominated that race. $43,000 in the bank. And that's a good win. That's a really good win for us. I am happy with that result. Good of Fortune already looking great following the latest race performance. So where does that put us now? National. Good of Fortune moves up from I think it was a Group 2, up to nationally, a Group 1 nationally ranked horse. That is awesome. So we moved up in class that quick. Got our preferences figured out. This is some good stuff. Let me save. And we'll save this as December 2020 new trot. That's just what I'm going to save it as. Really good start. Really good start for Good of Fortune. And we're going to continue to train in that technique. Like I said, technique went up. We need to continue to improve it. I want to continue to improve endurance as well. So we're going to go technique. We'll go endurance. Look for another race for Good of Fortune here. Adelaide, why not? Huge race. There's a handicap condition race. I don't know if we'll be handicapped or not. And then there's a race strictly for 3-year-olds. We'll go ahead and take that 3-year-old race at 1,400 meters. Of course, we're going to get James Turok back in the sulky for that one. Looks good. Go to our training schedule. We'll do technique, endurance, give her a week off, and we'll get ready to rock and roll. So looks good for Good of Fortune. Looks really good. Okay, Credible Do Robin. She does want a companion, so we got that for her, which is nice. I'm not really paying attention to her stats yet. We'll worry about those after she's done giving birth next season. Endurance is slightly increasing for Good of Fortune, but the technique has jumped up 7 points since we started our training, so that's fantastic. That's really good. I don't know if endurance can, I don't know how much higher the endurance can get with Ted Fernandez. His endurance program is 99, so we should get pretty good. High up there. Let's go to race. And Incredible Do Robin. Should be her last race before she is conceiving for the next 9 to 10 months. Let's see. This is a handicap field. It's a field of 17 horses, and only 8 of us are not handicapped. Incredible Do Robin is the third favorite. We're going to go ahead and race with her again today. Not a very big prize pool here, but a win is a win if we can get one, and we should be able to work on that. See if we can get a good start. Pretty good start here. And let's get her running 45 kilometers an hour. Let's just see. Let's see how fast the rest of the field runs as we get out here. And she is taking off. And we're going to go ahead and just dial that back. I think that's all we needed to do. And we're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. We'll go ahead and drop her speed just a little bit more. It's a good start here for Incredible Do Robin. Really good start. Stamina should be good for the stretch. Here's the 8-horse Tornado going to try to overtake us, running 2 kilometers faster than us. That's fine. And the horse is probably going to tuck into the rail. We'll stay here at position number 2. And I like where we're currently sitting. Want to make sure we keep that stamina good. Maybe want to increase just a little bit here. We don't want too many horses to pass us, so but we'll keep her right here. I want to keep her outside because I don't want to lose any position. Now, the field's running pretty fast, actually, but we're doing good with stamina. I'm not too concerned at the moment, but they're running pretty quickly here. 47 kilometers an hour. They are blitzing, absolutely blitzing. But we have plenty of stamina to last, so we should be good. I mean, they are running really hard. Really hard. We're running very easy, so I'm going to get her ready to make a move. We're approaching turns 3 and 4. We're going to get her moving. Get her moving slightly. I don't want to whip yet because, again, her technique is not great, so I want to see what happens if we can get a move. Nice move on the outside here. Speed's looking pretty good. And we'll go ahead and put this back on stamina. Let's see what she can do. Down the stretch we come with Incredible Do Robin. Getting close to braking. Want to keep her speed where it's at. Looking good here. Looks like we're going to catch Tornado. Really strong follow through for Incredible Do Robin. We're going to pass Tornado. We have plenty of stamina left to go. 100 meters left in the race. Incredible Do Robin is going to come across the wire to get her first win for us here. Oh no, she gasses out. She gasses out at the last second. Tornado had a little bit more left in the tank. I was not expecting that, but she gets second place. It's still a good effort. That looked like a sure win, man. We go right past Tornado, and that horse still had more in the tank, so that's a pretty tough horse. Anna Dupont gets the win on that horse for Tornado. We come second place though. That is not bad at all. We'll take it. But we're back here with Good Fortune. Let's go ahead and race. And no handicap here in this field. It's a field of 15. We got post position number 6, so not terrible. We're the second favorite here. Feeling good. Prize money $51,000 for a win. Very short race here, only 1,400 meters. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can get a really fiery start here with Good Fortune. Pretty good start, and we'll make sure she is saving herself as far as stamina is concerned. Running 50 kilometers an hour. I don't know how fast the rest of the field is going to go. They're running 46. We'll drop to 46 here. 42, 43. Okay, we're actually pretty good. Still running 46. Okay, let's drop this to 45, 44 maybe. Yeah. So this is pretty good right now. We'll keep her right here. I want to make sure we're keeping up with these horses. We don't have to pass them. We just want to keep at the pace that they're going. It seems to be pretty good. Running hard at around 45 or 46, but hard is better than riding too fast. Riding too fast means you're obviously using more stamina than you should be. For riding hard, you're close, you're on the border, but you're still managing it pretty well. So I think we're right at that border. Doing pretty decent right now. You should have enough stamina to last in the end. Try to get a quick jump if we can, just to get her across the wire at the right time. Still running pretty well here. Still running pretty well. Okay, let's get her going right now. So we're going to start to increase here for Good of Fortune. Down the stretch we come, managing her speed. 49 kilometers an hour is going to be close, as this horse is not going away. This is going to be really close. 100 meters left to go, or who's going to tire out more? We're going to hit the wall. That horse is going to hit the wall too, and oh wow, that's it. We actually gassed out a lot, so I used way too much. That's a blunder of a race. Oh no. See, last time everybody else tired out and we won. This time we actually used way too much, so I probably would have been better off holding her back a little bit. Well, that's disappointing. Pretty sure we finished out of the money on that one. Because I was running her a little too hard. A little too hard. That was not a good result. Not a good result at all. So that's a bummer. It's a blunder of a race performance for us. Yeah, that kind of sucks. We really had that. We should have won that. For sure. Now, why this happens with the game, I don't know. It's just a glitch and a bug. And sometimes the race isn't over until every horse in the field gets to this point. I don't know why that happens. But yeah, that's a little bit of a bummer. We definitely should have handled that better. Maybe I was running her too fast. Probably should have kept her tucked in and tried to have her going a little bit later. But these are the last couple of horses, so once they reach this point, it should put us to the next race. No? Is it just gonna freeze on us? Is there another horse we're waiting on? What is happening? I don't know why this happens. Simulating a race. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. Hopefully this game doesn't crash. And we finished 7th, right outside the money. That was not a good performance at all. That's a bummer. We kind of blew. We definitely squandered that opportunity. For sure. Alright, so we got to get Good of Fortune into another race here. 1,600 meters at Victoria Park. Let's actually try running handicap. Maybe that'll benefit us, and we'll get James Turok back in the sulky for the next time around. We'll set up our training schedule. It was Good of Fortune. He's the only one we can race now, which is perfectly fine. Her endurance has increased a bit. Continue to work on technique. Give her a week off. Have her endurance. Week off. 2 weeks of endurance and then a break. Okay, Okay, so down. Okay. 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 Alright. And next race, we'll come back with Good of Fortune. And we'll see how she does. So that's going to do it for today's episode. Appreciate a lot of support on the channel. As always, looking forward to seeing what else we can do with Good of Fortune. We're just going to stick with her. There's no reason for me to get another horse right now. We'll stick with her. And then we'll have a foal born next year. And then Incredible Do Robin. We'll keep her around potentially. But I'm hoping with Good of Fortune, she'll be able to keep us afloat. And we can still take out a loan if we need to. Right now, don't think we need to do so. So we'll keep things where they're at. Her technique has gone up 9 points since we started training her. So that's good for Good of Fortune. Her endurance slowly increasing. So we'll continue to work on that. But until next time, Horse Racing Gamer signing out. All you all have a great and fantastic day. See ya and goodbye.